what are you supposed to do when you don't know what's going on?
Yeah.
There are horror stories of families kicking out their kids because they think they're on drugs when stuff like this happens. So to know, even though I was not in a mental place where I understood what was going on, you guys just being there and not kicking me out or condemning me or anything, just being there to be like, we need to make sure he's okay, was so helpful. And I totally agree with you. Mom was the foundation of trying to figure out what was to do. And she just leaned on to God most and prayed and laid her hands on me too at times to be like, in the name of Jesus, whatever this thing is needs
Yeah.
to go. Did you, when you were witnessing all this happening, did you see certain things about mom's behavior change in regards to just being strong in her faith? Or what did you witness from that, from what you can remember, of course?
I think she almost felt a little bit overwhelmed by it.
Yeah.
Like this was something she's never faced before,
Yeah.
and she really had to lean on her faith and God to figure it out for her.
Yeah.
Obviously, like sowing seeds and praying and trying to get the right people around you, keeping an eye on you, doing things that are gonna keep you protected, making sure you don't leave, etc. But she really had to lean on her faith because
Yeah.
it seemed like at the time there wasn't a lot of faith in the household. It
Yeah.
was very demonic.
Yeah.
We had more than one sibling who was getting controlled by some sort of demon possession,
Yeah.
that be drugs
Yeah.
or, mania.
Yeah.
And then for me, I was just trying to, I guess my type of action was trying to like go and help you, go to try to find you when you left, like
Yeah.
just trying to take action to help you in those places. But my faith wasn't strong enough to like support mom.
Yeah.
It almost felt like she was almost at a loss too,
Yeah.
because it was just so much. She almost felt like her household was crumbling.
I mean, it's so funny you say that because from what I can remember too, within the mania, it was so chaotic in our home and I made it 10 times worse. Like,
Yeah,
think about some of the things that I did
yeah,
in regards to just acting weird, even when you were talking about Danielle, making weird noises. Like, do you remember my mannerisms in terms of how I walked and moved
yeah.
changed? Like, what are you
There was a
doing?
time when you were talking to Danielle where you would pick up, I think it was like a putting iron, and you were like, "I'm an old man," and then you start like limping and acting like an old man for like 5 minutes.
Right.
This guy's,
This, yeah, what do you think when this
I
is
know,
going on? Like, this is my brother who I was like seeing all these things happen, and now he's like, again, maybe it's
it was
the
sad.
I can be an actor. Wait, say that again?
No, I said it was sad
Yeah,
because it was like you made all this progress, you got in the best shape of your life, and then boom, it's all gone instantly.
yeah,
Not instantly, but over the course of like 6 months, complete transformation for the worst.
yeah.
And I was sad because everyone was struggling,
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
like we're all struggling. We don't know what we're going through, and now we have to deal with this guy. Like,
And I was just trying to figure out like, well, what do I want to do with my life? And then
yeah,
all this stuff happened. So I was like, well, shoot, this is making it way more complicated. But obviously, this was the important thing to
yeah.
try to figure out and help you through it.
And I appreciate you so much because I feel like you took on a role that mom did too, more than anyone else, which was protector. Meaning you were trying your best with what you knew and observing all of the craziness that went on to find me when I was gone. Or because that I think is a huge part about you and your character is you want to protect the people you love. And that was something you always did during that time, which I really appreciate. And I can only imagine not only kind of feeling sad for me because of what we were doing and all the progress that was being made, all that being stripped away. And then you probably felt like, I don't know, I can't help him.